One.
Hi, I'm Tammy from Balance Energy Wellness, and welcome to the December monthly vibration report. Remember to like and follow me on Facebook at Balance Energy Wellness and also on my YouTube channel. So when I was sitting here, and this is actually where I downloaded the message from the guides, I was just feeling the beauty and the warmth from the sun, and just asking, tuning in to their messages and asking what they would like me to relay to you, which is also a message for myself. So this is what they would like us to know for the month of December 2025. The first one was literally about facing the sun and feeling the warmth on your skin and just soaking in that warmth. They're saying that the warmth of the sun will help us transmute that which we no longer wish to hold. And I don't know about you, but I felt November was a really long month. I was feeling myself kind of getting like sucked down kind of like into some areas that I really wanted to transmute. And so if you're feeling that and have felt that, try not to stay there too long. Try to get in the sun, feel some warmth wherever you can find some warmth, and really let that come into your skin. The next one is to recharge your power, which I feel also goes along with being in the sun and recharging. They were talking about not getting seduced into the illusion of having no power. And I think that's a lot of what was going on last month in November, is like we were getting kind of brought down into that lower vibration state and feeling like, like, what can we do? We're only one person. We're feeling like we were powerless, which is an illusion. And they're telling us it's definitely an illusion, that they're encouraging us to not go into that space. However, also recognizing that we're spiritual beings in this human body and we have these human brains, and that sometimes our brains and our emotions and sometimes we overthink things will bring us into that space. So they're saying also to use the light to transmute that, and just remember your true essence. When you feel like you're getting a little lost off the path, right now in the Adirondack Mountains and going to be walking this path around this beautiful lake, one of my favorite lakes. You can sometimes get lost on that path, right? And sometimes it feels good, like out in nature, to be lost and totally immersed into it, and other times not so much. So just remember, if you feel like you're lost, reach out. That was something that really helped me last month, reaching out to friends, reaching out to people who are on my spiritual team, who are in bodies, and also my spirit guides who are in other realms, and tuning into them. So I would love to talk to you about that further. If you'd like to send me a message, please do so. Underneath this video, you can send me private messages and we can discuss this further. And I have more to tell you at the end of this video. So the third one was about finding the joy. They're talking about seeing through child's eyes, like childlike play, childlike joy, which is so interesting because it went with the card that we pulled for today. Being silly, coloring, drawing, being more childlike. So they'd really like us to, as we're going into December and into the season of more light, even though it's dark, there are more lights in terms of a lot of people are putting up decorations, and find whatever you can to celebrate that joy. And then the next one is about finding your totems and totems. So, which can be animal totems. For myself, in my book that I am currently writing and will be publishing soon, in the next year or so, or maybe sooner, whenever it decides to be birthed. The name of my book is Hearing Your Lion Call, or Answering the Lion's Roar. The roar of the lion, answering the call. Still kind of playing around with different forms of that title. So that is about discovering who you are through your totems. And we all work with different totems. For me, it's a lion, and other totems as well. And for you, it could be a different animal, could be, a different type of creature who you resonate with. Just start noticing through your childlike view and childlike eyes. What are you really seeing? What are you seeing out there? What's coming into your vision? And what seems to be wanting to work with you? And I'll tell you more about that later. So just discovering them and discovering your true nature, and then you can work with the medicine of that totem. So who the creature that wanted to work with us, or the energy that wanted to work with us this month, are the dragons. And I pulled a card from this deck, The Pride of the Dragons, which is by Angelo Thomas and artwork by Sonia Hedger. And it's interesting because the card that came out was this beautiful dragon. And this dragon is called the Magic and Reality Pride of the Heavenly. And I just want to read to you a little bit about what this message is about. And this card literally fell out of the deck as I was shuffling. Works with the angel Nuriel, the angel of spellbinding. It's the source of the dragon's magic. And dragons are commonly thought of as mystical creatures. However, I have learned and experienced by working with dragons that they're actually part of our energy field, and you can work with the dragon's energy. Dragons were the original creators of the earth, along with the fairies and those of the other earthly realm. So this card, here's the message. From the midst of Avalon, a lost place in time, somewhere in the heavenly realms of the angels come this dragon. It slides down from the currents of wishes sent from children of earth, just like the water serpent rides the currents of the stream. As it moves, the secretive dragon, with an almost lurid green body, leaves no trace. It does not wish to be found or to be followed. This creature is a guardian of celestial magic, the alchemy of the heavens, where reality and wonder create all that is impossible. And all that is possible pales in comparison. Once experienced, your world will never be the same. This dragon rarely appears. Who would want to leave Avalon? However, when it does, it is so much more than just a call to remember and believe in magic again. It's a blatant call straight from the celestial beast's mouth to create magic. This dragon is your teacher, your guide. His story in your life is a tale more enchanting than the proverbial sorcerer and his apprentice. Your first step on this magical quest is to close your eyes, visualizing your favorite natural landscape from childhood, and meet this dragon there. See it tumble down from the sky to meet you in this magical place. Sit with it and play with it, and in doing so, learn the language of a child's wish once more. Visit this place anytime you wish to create magic. Call in this lustrous green dragon to bless your visions. From the heavens will come your creations, guided by the magic of Avalon. So here's the card again. So I thought that was interesting that it goes along with what the guides are telling us about seeing through childlike eyes and really going back to the child play and creating magic. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, before we wrap up, different programs that I'm going to be launching in the near future. Within the next month or so, I'll be launching these programs, and I'm being led by the guides, by the dragons, who are also clearers of boundaries. They're clearers of blockages that we put in the way, and seeing through the dragon's eyes is to see the truth from the illusions and the illusions from the truth. So can always ask that, when you're working with the dragons, let me see through your eyes and see the truth of what's happening in my situation. So the programs that I'm going to be launching are designed for you, my followers, my friends, my fellow empaths, and other light workers and other intuitives and highly sensitive people, to deepen their gifts and deepen a knowledge of who you really are. These programs will be designed to meet you where you are and then help you expand into areas that you want to expand, and also teach you ways that you can clear blockages. You can clear things like the dragons are going to be helping clear these blocks, clear these barriers, clear these like false beliefs that maybe we learned early in childhood that helped us in a way stay safe and no longer work for us. So I'm really excited to launch that, and I will be putting more information about that out here. And I would love to give you information about it if you'd like to leave me a private message or leave me a message in this video, and I'd love to chat with you about that. So again, this is your December monthly vibration for 2025. I'm Tammy from Balance Energy Wellness. Please like and follow me on Facebook and also on YouTube, and I look forward to speaking to you. Thank you.